Welcome to another episode of Exposure. In case you missed out, on this show every week, we bring to you interviews from up-and-coming talents and entrepreneurs. We dive into their lives and their businesses. We get to know them much more than we already do. I am Adam and I am your captain, taking you through the show. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and on YouTube. You can also engage us in a conversation via our WhatsApp line on your screen. Yes, call us on the same line to be part of the show. We have an entrepreneur in the house today. He is a fashion designer. We are about to engage in a conversation with our entrepreneur for today. Welcome back to the program, Exposure, the number one entertainment show on your TV screen right about now. As I promised you, we have our entrepreneur in the house. Without much ado, let's just get into business. Boss, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
So, would you tell us who you are?
My name is Ahmed. Our friends call me Ambitious. The brand is Ara Clothing. Thank you.
Okay, we are here with the CEO of Ara Clothing. A big-time fashion designer in Bolga here. So my first question is, how did you get into fashion?
That is a question that most people ask me almost every day. Okay, growing up, I have always loved fashion. Okay, my mom used to sell clothes. Okay, so while I was a kid, I had that style, always dressing and looking good and all that. So I made a decision to go into fashion in my final year in the tertiary. Okay, I loved it. And I told myself that after tertiary, I was going to go into fashion. And after my national service, I was a teaching assistant. But then, with that dream of becoming a fashion designer, I had to break out. Okay, and this is how come I started up with Ara Clothing.
You broke out from your original educational
as a teaching assistant.
You diverted into fashion.
Yeah,
because the passion was already there.
Yeah. Just the zeal, it kept on pushing, and I just had to.
Did you have any formal education in fashion?
Formal education, no. But also...
So this is all talent?
Yeah, it's just what God has given to me.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
This is what this show is all about, bringing out all the talents. How long has it been in this industry, fashion industry?
The fashion industry, I started officially in the year 2014. Where I launched the first fashion show in the Bolgatanga Polytechnic. I see. And ever since then, they have used it as part of their week celebration, Ladies Week Fashion Show. Okay. I was the initiator of that particular program in the year 2014. Right. And gradually, that was it.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. We are still having one-on-one with the CEO of Ara Clothing, Mr. Ahmed. You've been in the industry for, I'll say, quite some time now. Yeah. And you are doing massive works. For the benefits of our viewers, what has been your achievement?
In terms of achievement, personally, I always say that life is all about the mark you leave on the people around you, okay? And fashion is something that you need in every aspect of your life, okay? I see. In today's world, even before you go to bed, you must consider the word fashion. Man, when you wake up from bed, the first thing that comes to your mind is, how will I look for the day? And in terms of achievement, I think that I have achieved a lot. I have achieved a lot for the fact that I have attended quite a number of fashion shows in Ghana and
events. Yes, you've done events. So can you mention some of the events, the big stages that you've mounted with your designs?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest I attended was in Tema. That was last year, November. BT fashion show at the Vienna City in Tema, Accra. Yeah, that was the biggest fashion show I ever attended.
And I mean, how is the feel like being on such top events with your designs?
Actually, it was like wow, because some of the models, they couldn't believe that a designer from Upper East could be that good. At first, when I went to do my fittings with the models, they were asking me whether I was from Nigeria. And I said, no, I'm not from Nigeria.
Too
and
much to believe.
They went like, my works looked more Nigerian, and that the fashion is like Nigerians are more into fashion more than Ghana. And they considered me to be a Nigerian, but I told them I was from Upper East, and they found it difficult to really believe. And on the fashion show, I don't know, but then after I rocked the runway, man, it was just.
I like the word you used, rock. You really rocked the show.
Yeah, it was just Ara clothing everywhere, Ara clothing with the handshakes, and people trying to take photos with me, and a whole lot. It was so exciting, man. I'm a stylist, okay? And if you love fashion, I can make you a fashion mogul.
I see.
So instead of looking for those who are already there, I try to create some. And I know of one guy, Alamzi. He's called Alamzi. I have styled him, and anywhere he finds himself, that recognition is there. Yeah, and I have styled some few pastors and some big guys in the society.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. It means you are doing quite well in the industry. My next question is, what is your motivation? What motivates you to do what you do?
Myself.
Please, can you explain a bit further for us?
My God is in me, okay? And the fact that I am saying myself, it is the God that is in me that pushes me, okay? Nobody has advised me in terms of do this thing and you will become like this, okay? Except myself. I read a lot. I like to learn. I follow trends, and that has always been my motivation. I like to be different.
I see.
Okay, and for that difference or that uniqueness to come, you need to always push yourself. You need to inspire yourself. I keep on saying that nobody can make you until you decide to make yourself you. Yeah,
that's true. That's true. Exposure is the show, and you are still we are still having one-on-one with the CEO of Ara Clothing, Mr. Ahmed. My name is Adam, man. Don't go anywhere. We will continue the conversation after this.
Yeah. Me do this for the bad charge them, the true hustlers. We've been through a lot in life. True story. Remember I pray me life, see me barely survive. Some of them are die, never woulda them try. But my signal if you pull me down from the Jacob ladder. Now I dope like Jesse Dapper, strong like the Lion of Judah. Golden boss up so hotter. Nah, but I make the money today. That's what me say. Why boost and fuck up? Yes, boost and fuck up. Tula zungula kom tula tibamina. Tibamina ya. Tula zungula kom tula tibamina. What the thing say? Open the money. Open the money. Spend it a bag of my way. Open the money. Open the money. Why the payment and the rulers and the bitches? Open the money, open the money, open the money, open the money. Oh Lord, separation we been through. Dollar from Tema, link up Medina. All we want was the money, all we want was the dollar. Cream dollar cream with Obama, boy. But up your girl for the day. Coupon the girl for the pants. Me would let me up a bag of money. Me want spend up on the whole of body. Boy, she thought when she turn up her body. Me want touch her on the balakati. What the thing say? What the thing say? Open the money, open the money. Spend it a bag of my way. Open the money, open the money. Why the payment and the rulers and the bitches? Open the money, open the money, open the money, open the money. Them try greater heights and higher heights. They pull me down, them try greater heights and higher heights. They pull me down, Jaja protect me from every situation. They put me pan, Jaja protect me from every situation. Them put me pan in the valley of the shadow of death. Me no fear no evil, me no fear no evil, cause I rode thy stuff. They comfort me, Open the money, open the money. Spend it a bag of my way. Open the money, open the money. Why the payment and the rulers and the bitches? Open the money, open the money, open the money, open the money. Bossa Black, yo L, demobilize. Big house for the back charge and the true hustlers then. Aspect A, big house for the.
Welcome back to the program. Exposure is the name of the show, and we are still having a conversation with the man Ahmed, the CEO of Ara Clothing. Before we went on a break, we were still talking about your business. Besides the fashion, do you do any other thing?
Been doing quite a number of other businesses. Actually, my first business I started was at the age of 18 years. Yeah, I opened the first gift shop in Paga, where I come from. I opened it in the year 2009. Okay, and currently it is my mom that is managing it. And I have a barbering shop. Okay, I'm working with Royal Hamdan, which is an oil company. Yeah, we have a fuel station and we supply fuel. I'm also a graphic designer. I do digital signboards and signposts for people.
I see.
So greatly, I'm just
big time
a businessman. Man. Yeah, I don't do one thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's great. With all this, you know, it's obvious, but I'll still ask, what is the vision?
The vision is Ara Aspects. It's a company that I'm looking to build in the whole of Ghana, and Ara Aspects is into construction, fuel supply, and electronics. The vision is so big. The vision it will grow into other group of companies, okay? But then, for now, we are just building it
it's
bit by bit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I get your point.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know there are challenges.
Yeah.
So can we hear about your challenges?
Challenges. In every business today, we keep talking about finances. Okay, there is no business you will do without money. If the business will be big, it means that you need to invest big money. If you must stand out different, it also means that you need to invest big. Okay, it has always been a challenge in terms of spacing. It is not easy putting up a place like this and doing other businesses. It's not easy. Finances has always been a problem, but then I am ambitious and nothing discourages me. Once I set up my mind that I'm going to do this, I will do it. Whether I have the money, I don't have the money, I make sure that I get it done the way I want.
I see.
Yeah.
And you are the CEO. I mean, you are an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And you are doing all this. You
Yeah.
just mentioned financial challenges.
Yeah.
In case somebody's watching this program right now and it's like, wow, man, this guy is a visionary. So I would like to work with him in terms of partnership, or to support you with finance or in any way. Would you be open, or you can take care of all?
I'm not cutting you short. I was having a discussion with one of these financial institutions. Okay, I'll not mention the name. Their manager. Okay, and I was sharing the idea about Ara clothing and how I really want to build it. He went like, wow, this is the greatest idea of the time. Okay, and he was like, if all things being equal, with this idea I needed about 300,000 Ghana cedis for the startup of Ara clothing. And 300,000 is about 3 billion or Ghana cedis.
Yes.
That's a banker who could see that this is great. Okay, but then in terms of partnership and investing, we find it difficult to get such kind of people around us. If it was to be somewhere in the southern sector or outside Ghana, straight from the room, somebody would be ready to pick you out and invest in you. Because once the business plan is set, okay, and you can see the vision, you can see the zeal, and everything possible, the possibilities around the growth of the brand, okay, people should be running to Ara clothing by now, but we are not getting it, okay. But then I am here, the Upper East region, Boga to be precise, is a capital town. I am from Paga. I moved here because I want investors, okay, and I want to be the center of fashion.
I see. In this
in
part
the municipality.
I see.
All right. People should come. Let us do business. I'd rather have boutique owners from South and other parts of the country calling me to supply them. Okay, but I have never had somebody within the region or Tamale or Upper West. And
so
it's like we are not.
What do you think is wrong? What do you think is wrong?
Yeah.
What is the problem?
We just
do you think we don't appreciate what we have, or what is really the problem?
If it has to do with me,
you must have analyzed the situation and come up with something.
Personally, okay, if you visit my shop, you would appreciate. That's the first thing. Okay. Our people, I don't know, we find it difficult to take risk. We find it difficult to challenge ourselves into trying to see. Okay? But if you don't try, how do you know that this thing is fruitful? I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
If you don't plant the tree, how will you know that it has nice fruits? Okay? Our people, we don't dare to do. We don't challenge ourselves. Okay? People have nobody has ever invested in fashion.
Have you approached like somebody with your ideas and the person didn't mind you or didn't pay attention to you?
I don't do approaches. Forgive me, excuse me to say. Professionally, if you are up to something and you go to do approach. It's like you are not up to the standards. Personally, that is how I'm seeing it. If you go to approach somebody, at the end of the day, if you're not lucky, you'll be selling out your idea to the person. So I like to build up, okay? And based on what they will be seeing out there, if they are interested in what I am doing, they can always come look for me.
And if I'm getting you correct, you think you are doing all you have to do, like you are doing the best.
Yes.
But they are not. What if somebody will also say, well, you are not to that standard, that's why they are not coming? What would you say to that? Because I'm sure there are capable people around.
I'm not disputing that fact, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm not disputing that fact. But if you are saying I'm not up to the standards, I don't know what standards they would need. Because if I wasn't up to the standards, those from the southern region wouldn't have been contacting me for me to supply them to put in their boutiques. Okay.
You have a point there.
Yeah.
You have a point.
Yeah.
You are still watching Exposure. In case you missed out, on this show every week, we bring to you interesting conversations like this one from up and coming talents and entrepreneurs like my boss here. We do it every week, so don't miss out. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Exposure, your #1 entertainment TV show, and we have Ara Clothing CEO here in the seat. Let's dive into the Ghanaian fashion industry. I mean, it's somebody who say it has come so far. According to you, I mean, from your own perspective, is it stagnant, the fashion industry, the whole fashion body? Is it, going down, or it's growing?
Personally, I would say that it is growing, but it's not growing in the right direction, because I am not seeing genuineness. I am not seeing creativity. Why am I saying this? We copy a lot. We copy a lot. Mm-hmm. We copy a lot. And this is not fashion, man. This is not fashion. If you are a fashion designer, you should be able to come out with your own designs. Are you getting the whole thing?
Yes.
But somebody is sitting somewhere, you make one dress out there, and before you realize, more than 1,000 people in Ghana, they are wearing the same dress. We don't see that. Look, if you follow pages on Instagram and YouTube, you realize that Nigerians are, my brother, they are crazy in the thing. They are just crazy. That's why I'm not mentoring over anybody in Ghana. I have my mentors, okay? I have Moody. He's a Nigerian. He's a big-time Nigerian fashion designer. Moody. If you're a fashion designer, you have not heard of this name, I beg, go and Google. Okay? We have Yomi Casual. Okay? Yomi Casual is a youth stylist. My brother, he is crazy in the thing.
I see.
I follow him. I wish he was in Ghana. Even whenever he is going to toilet, I would have been following him.
That's crazy, man.
Okay? And there's this guy, man. I don't know what to say. Brown, big ups. Brown inspired. Brown inspired. Oh my God.
And they are all Nigerians.
They are all Nigerians. They are all Nigerians.
So
Brown just charged my battery for me.
I see.
In this thing. Okay, he's the one who just charged my battery. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Let me put it in the local sense so that people will feel it.
Go ahead.
He charged my battery for me. Okay? And then I just packed and I started to do things off head, breaking the rules,
Thinking outside the box.
My brother. And it is then that I realized that I also got something. Okay?
I see.
It is then that I realized that I also got something. If you go through my designs, you realize that the kind of designs I produce, you would hardly find them in some of the shops in Ghana, because I also have a style. Okay, there are some people around. The other time, a friend of mine, he's called Darlington. Okay, he saw someone wear a dress, and he pointed at the dress and he was like, "This is Ara clothing."
I mean, those who know you can identify
the brand.
Your
yes,
designs.
And that is the special aspect of it. That is the difference.
I see.
Okay, and if you are a fashion designer, that difference must always be felt.
And so you are saying the Ghanaian fashion designers don't have that quality?
They have the quality, because I'm a Ghanaian. They have the quality, but what I'm saying is that they don't push themselves.
Oh, okay.
Should I say they are not learning, they are lazy? I don't know how to put it, but then we are not doing what we should be doing. I should be mentoring after somebody in Ghana, but I'm not. Why? Because I want the best. And if I'm not getting the best in Ghana, I have to follow from outside.
So what would you recommend? Now, you have the chance. You have the chance to break the rules and, you know, bring out something out of the ordinary. What would you recommend? What would you do differently from what others are doing?
It's just my style. It's just my style. When you see Ara clothing, just know that this is Ara clothing. When you see somebody in Ara clothing, you should know, and that should be the difference. Okay. Abrantier has a logo. He places a badge. He places on his dresses. Okay. Once you see that badge, you know that is Abrantier clothing.
Okay.
Okay. But mine, I don't have a badge, but the style of the dress.
Yes, I was going to ask you that, but you just answered the question. So it's not all about the logo.
No.
Design.
Yes. You would see it and you would know that this is Ara.
How does anyone identify your designs from any other design in the world?
I have this simple look, okay, and a touch. Okay, I use accessories like lapel pins, okay, and colorful handkerchiefs, okay, and my designs are very simple. When you wear it, you look formal.
I see.
Okay, I do casual too, but most of my designs are formal. I don't do the normal, just show a shirt and you just wear it and wear jeans. No, I don't do those kind of dresses. You wear the dress and you feel big in it. Okay.
So we are talking in terms of executive level.
Yes. That executivity must be felt.
I see.
Yeah, when you wear it, that executive feel, it comes because of the way the dress is on you, man. Slim fits and all that.
I see.
Yeah.
We are wrapping up the program, my boss. What else would you say to our viewers out there?
Nothing is impossible except you make it impossible. And everything is possible. Okay? Once you believe in yourself and you have God with you. This is what I have to tell the younger ones out there. You see, the world is a challenging world today. We have a lot of issues, wanting to be like our peers, pressure, everybody wants to make quick money and all that. But then, let us be humble. Let us have that patience. Believe in yourself. Craft yourself out. Okay? There is nobody who is useless. Okay? No matter how thunderhead you are, the only thing you need to do is to discover that special thing God has given to you. God has given everybody something special. Once you discover that special thing in you, it is on that thing that you become successful. Okay, so to the youth out there, craft yourself out, challenge yourself, put up your best, stay humble, and learn to be ambitious.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Coming from the man Ahmed, the CEO of Ara Clothing. You see, I like the designs. I'm sure somebody watching right now is also crazy about the designs. So let's go over again how to get in touch with you.
Just call me on 020 5 777 654. It's also my WhatsApp number. I take it again. 020 5 777 654.
And your social media handles?
I have Ara Clothing. Just search Ara Clothing and you would see me. Personally, I am Ahmed Ara Ambitious.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in Tamale, Bolga.
Yes.
Where exactly in Bolga do we reach you?
The old charcoal market, adjacent the new OA station.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So Exposure is the show, man. I hope you enjoy the conversation, cause I did. This is what we do on this show every week, bringing you the interviews from up and coming talents and entrepreneurs like Ara here, Ara Clothing here. Be with us same time, same day, next week on same channel. My name is Adam. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube. You see the number on your screen. You can WhatsApp us or call us, and we will respond to you. Okay, I'm out.